Good morning, miners. I'm Ron Paul.
And I'm Chase.
The date today is Wednesday, May 22nd, 2019.
And today's schedule is periods 1, 4, 5, 6, 2, and 3. Remember that period 2 determines your lunch.
Please stand for the pledge. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All Placerita library books are now due. So if you still have a library book, you need to return it today. Even if you are not done reading it, perhaps you can go to the city library and check it out. But you must return Placerita library books now. Thank you. Students, if you will also be returning your textbooks to the library next week. 8th graders, you will return your books on Tuesday, May 28th, and 7th graders, you will return your books on Thursday, May 30th. It is important to find your textbooks when you get home. You will all have English, history, science book return, and some of you will have a Spanish or Math 7 accelerated book to return. Find those books today.
There are still some yearbooks left for sale. Every day the number of yearbook drops because students are buying more. Don't wait until Friday, May 31st to buy yours, because there may not be any left. We will not be able to order more yearbooks. It's first come, first serve. Order cash only in the principal's office. Remember, yearbook distribution day is Friday, May 31st, and you need your ID card to get yours. Go to the library if you don't have yours. You can replace it there for $5. To help you remember to buy a yearbook, here's a poem I wrote just for you. Roses are red, violets are blue. I ordered my yearbook. I hope you order yours too.
8th grade bash tickets are on sale this week only. Today and tomorrow they are $12, and on Friday they are $15. The last day to buy tickets is Friday. You must bring your ID to the 8th grade bash to get in.
Now for some MasterChef highlights.
Of the top 6, I'm definitely a standout. The only problem is everyone else are standouts too. It's just gonna keep on getting harder and harder to stay in this competition.
Sadie, Aaron, and Malia, you'll be on the red team.
I think it's going to be really hard trying to replicate these dishes. There's just a lot of detail that go in it.
On top of here, nice. Couple chanterelles on top. Then we have some beautiful barrage flowers. I expect everyone to look like this, right?
Chef, that looks amazing.
Do you feel comfortable with the prawn? I do feel comfortable with prawn. I've cooked shrimp before, so Malia's prawn, okay? Prawns are probably like the easiest protein of seafood. And I messed it up. But I'm trying to calm down and get into control. Make sure those are perfect. I think that instead of just moving it every 2 seconds, I just need to flip it once and then just let that sit so it can cook both sides.
Time out. Good girl. Thank you.
How much time on filet? 2 minutes, Sadie. 2 minutes, awesome, thank you.
Good.
Keep going, red team. You got it. You got it. Keep pushing.
Julia, how's the filet coming? It needs to cook just a little more because I feel it with the tongs and it's still a little squishy. Okay. I feel like Sadie is stepping up and being a great team captain. We're communicating, we're working together. It's just way better than the appetizer round.
Yeah. Well, now that you've run a restaurant like this, how would you feel about running your own?
So, Malia,
I feel great about opening up my own restaurant. It's just, I'm a little nervous cooking, like, in the kitchen because it's really hot and
Or,
very stressful.
let me get this right. You want to open a restaurant with no stress and no cooking.
the team that is safe tonight is... both teams. That's right. Congratulations. There is no losing team. You both did so well. It was so evenly matched, and we couldn't decide either way. Congratulations.
Welcome back, Malia. Now, last night was such a really stressful night. How did it feel being on a team with Sadie after what happened with the tapas?
Well, I was kind of just a little bit nervous because we didn't really do so good in the tapas challenge, but then I was kind of excited because we got to redeem ourselves.
So that's amazing. How stressful was a 2 Michelin, right? Star restaurant versus a typical restaurant?
Very nervous because you have Gordon screaming in your ear. It's very hot and it's very a tight space, and it's not like you could just throw some stuff on the plate and boom, here you go. You actually are cooking for like people who might have something to do in the food industry. So it was a little nervous.
Wow. Was it hard to follow what the executive chef was explaining?
It was kind of hard because we have to learn it then and there, and then we have to actually go cook it and present it to people. But I think we all got the hang of it.
What a time crunch. How did it feel when being called out by Gordon Ramsay for the raw prawns? Did you feel like you were made up for it, or?
I mean, I was kind of like weirded out for the raw prawns because, my opinion, I don't think they looked that raw. Maybe they need like 10 more seconds. But I feel like we did redeem ourselves because back in the MasterChef kitchen, what people wrote on the card was the filet mignon was cooked perfectly, and that was the dish that I made, and the prawns were seasoned and cooked perfectly, and that was the other dish that I made.
That's awesome. You must have felt really complimented by that.
Yes, thank you.
That's amazing. Were you extremely happy that nobody was eliminated? Were you relieved?
I mean, I was happy that nobody was eliminated, so nobody's feelings got hurt. But I feel like every time like I do good in a challenge, nobody gets eliminated.
Mm-hmm. So that must be a little bit nerve-wracking, a little bit frustrating. Because
Yeah, a little bit, but then it's like I get to spend some more time with my friends.
That's awesome. Well, here's over to Miss Madsen. Thank you so much, Malia.
Nice job as always, Malia. I can't wait to watch that one. I didn't get to see it last night, but I've got it on my DVR. Hey, Miners, good morning. I just wanted to, we're ending the year. Wanted to let you know, Mr. Barrios and I are looking at your tardies. Make sure you're getting to class on time, to every class. We're looking at those, and we would hate to see you spending the rest of this year, brunch and lunch, in detention to make up that time that you're missing. You also need to make sure that you're making up the work that you miss if you walk in late. So get there on time, wake up a little bit earlier, leave a little bit earlier, and move a little bit faster in between classes, okay? And the year's strong with that. Have a good Wednesday.
All right, and my final word with Malia is watch Malia on MasterChef Junior every Tuesday on Fox. and Mrs. Matson for the tardies. What would be an easier way for people to get to class really fast? Like, what do you think would be an approximate time to wake up so that you could get to your earliest class?
Well, that all depends on how long you take to get ready. You guys were just talking about what time you get up and how long it takes you to get to school. Just know yourself, and if you're running 5 minutes late, wake up 10 minutes earlier so that you have a little bit more, lead time.
All right, thank you so much. Now over to the anchors back in the studio.
Every day at Placerita is a holiday. Today is National Vanilla Pudding Day.
Hey, Chase, what's the stupidest animal in the jungle?
What is the stupidest animal in the jungle, Ron Paul?
The polar bear.
Okay. That's all of our announcements here live from our Kid Flick studio. I'm Chase.
And I'm Ron Paul. We hope you have a Willy Wonka Wednesday, Miners.